Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another manga chapters review of the Elusive Samurai. Welcome once again, guys. We're going to be doing the Elusive Samurai chapters 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100. So it's about 8 chapters in this one video. So bear with me. I'll try to be as brief as possible about them, but a lot of things happened. And covering the end of the beginning, the past arc, as well as maybe a new arc that I think just completed itself as well. So before anything, if you haven't done so by now, guys, check out my other Elusive Samurai chapter reviews. I have quite a bit of them out. I will say probably around chapter 30-ish, 40-ish is when I started reviewing in big chunks, like 4 episodes, chapters at a time. So you'll see a lot of chapters put together instead of just individual, but still pretty good. Uh, very much close to being caught up. I believe that the latest chapter is 124. Yes. So time of recording, that's the most current one. Probably when this video releases, it'll be 125. But that means we're about 24, 25 chapters away from being current. So it's pretty exciting. That's maybe 3, 4 more videos. So okay, we left off, we are finally in the battle of the battles. I guess not the main battle yet because of how it concludes, but it is one of the main battles. We have Tokioki, all his retainers, everyone that they've recruited. They're recovering from the previous battle, and Ashikaga takes advantage and attacks. Now he actually last we left off, he came up to Tokioki and they're having a verbal argument. It's more like a debate. And he knows that if he trash talks enough, he's going to kill the hopes of the group of Tokioki because they're going to eventually see him as what he is, just a kid. Tokioki takes control of the situation, and after maybe 1 chapters of arguing, he finally beats him and tells him, like, you think you're so high and mighty, but really your rule is way worse, and people can see that. And even if I wasn't the leader, even if we lost today, the rebellions will continue and continue and continue because people like you that abuse us are not going to be someone that people are going to want. So he retreats back. He takes Tokioki as a security. He's like, I don't want people to shoot me from the back, me being so high and mighty came and, whatever. He plants a trap and basically is attacking them from all sides. Now, this is where it gets complicated, but there's one key thing that happens that really helps them win. Um, Before that, there is a lot of planning, and they essentially send the 3 commanders that Tokioki has under his wing now, with their soldiers, that are around 5,000 soldiers, I think, to attack the people that are coming through the back. Everyone else is going to basically attack the sides and head on and try to defend as much as possible until there's a secure way for them to get out. That's basically their plan. Now, one of the side commanders, people are attacking from the side, from the enemy side, is someone who they know. It is Miura Tukiyaki. Now, Miura Tukiyaki is brothers to one of the fighters that's fighting with Tokioki, but he was a traitor. He basically decided to fight at the side of Ashikaga because he wanted more power. He didn't want to die. Well, um, the uncle of Tokioki, just Jasue, we think that he runs away in the beginning of this battle, but he actually ends up arriving at the Tokiaki's army group area, and he convinces him to come back to the original side that he was in. And he's like, "No way! Not gonna happen. They're gonna kill me, or they're gonna at the very least arrest me and not respect me because of me training them. Like I'm better off here. And he's like, no, Tokioki is gonna forgive you. He is a better ruler, and you're treated like a dog under the ruling of Ashikawa. Like you're literally not giving nothing, no authority other than your shoulders, which you already had anyways. So he ends up actually betraying Ashikaga, and this is really the key point of why that battle went to the side of Tokioki. Now, this is huge. A lot of things happen in those chapters, but this is huge because this gives Tokioki the reins to the main land, Kamak- Kamakura, where he used to live. Now, for the next 4 chapters, maybe 6 chapters, it's them coming back to Kamakura. Now, a lot of things have to happen, and they do happen in these chapters. But essentially, the people that were living in Kamakura were living just to see the day for their freedom. They almost felt like under Chikawas, everyone there was a slave. Um, it wasn't the case, but they didn't favor him. They favor the Hojo family, the Hojo group, and obviously Tokioki being a Hojo coming in, retaking the city. They are livid. They love it. They love it. Um, so this goes obviously. It's good for them. It's good. It increases morale. It doesn't seem like the city took a lot of damage. A lot of it that got hurt was restored. Ashikaga didn't actually go and destroy the city. He actually kept it pretty well, and that at the very least something that Tokioki can thank him for is because that at the end of the day is his home. So several things happened, but he goes visit his family members in those tombs. He meets up with places left and right. I think there's like a whole chapter of him seeing different monuments that he remembers in the past. Like this is where I played. This is where I was with my brother. This is where I used to go with my mom. All those memories come back, and it's actually very touching for him, being that he lost most of his family in this incident, that he's back finally. Now, the last 2 chapters is kind of a little small arc, and he goes with his retainers, and um, you have uh, Gemba, who's the disguise guy, Fubuki, and then you have the girl and the other guy, the Kage guy, I believe. They all go with him and they find this girl. I'm not sure if she's important. Her name is Sheena. She lost her fingers. She said that she basically was trying to defend her master, letting her master commit suicide, and she was unsuccessful. People killed him, and they cut her fingers off, and she's like, I've been useless since then. Um, so they take her under her wing, and they all go see Masamune, which is a guy that makes weapons, and he doesn't care who he makes weapons for. He just makes weapons. So he even makes the retainers fight each other just to figure out who they are and learn their abilities, and he does. They actually don't actually fight. They get to the point where they're going to attack each other. And he's like, okay, that's it. That's all I need. That's all I needed to know who you are, how you fight. And he gives the girl a pretty good sword. It's actually almost a cube where all the corners are blades. He makes like a leg sword for the girl that doesn't have fingers, and he makes claws for her hands as well. Yeah, he gives swords that his own retainers or his own trainees, sorry, made for the other soldiers or retainers of Tokioki. That is the end of that chapter, which is chapter 100. That's it, guys. That's all I read. Gosh, I condensed a lot of it. There's a lot of it, obviously, of them coming back into the city. Oh, there was a political prisoner that was killed. Moriostri, I believe, or Moriosti. I don't know what important he was, but they obviously said if he lives, he's going to be a danger, so they kill him. The Ashikawa group does kill him. Um, don't know what he was to Tokioki other than maybe a political person that could have helped him grow stronger, but oh well. Yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm going to leave this conclusion pretty short. So make sure subscribe, comment, like, and share. That helps. Check out my other videos. I have a lot of them for Shonen Jump. So give them some love. Thank you again. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.